Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. So, it is currently 8:04 p.m. Dylan is at the movies with his dad and his brother, and I've spent all evening doing like random things that need to get done, some housework, some college stuff, hopefully. I paid a bill, random adult things that need to get done. This is the first night that Dylan and I have spent apart since we got married, which is kind of funny, but I've gotten a lot of stuff done, so that's been really great. But if you saw from the title of this video, I am going to attempt a reading for 24 hours challenge, and I'm not going to start a timer and then read starting now for 24 hours because A, I'm a grandma and I could not do that. I don't think I've ever successfully pulled an all-nighter in my entire life. So, yo girl needs sleep, so that ain't gonna happen. But today is currently Thursday evening, and on Monday, so in 4 days, my library books have to get returned. So I was like, what better way to make sure that I read these books than by doing a 24-hour challenge? Because both of them have holds, so other people need them, so I can't renew them. So I really need to read these books before I send them back to the library. So I was thinking we should put 24 hours on the clock, pick a book, and just dedicate as much time over the next couple of days to reading as humanly possible. I do have a babysitting job tomorrow, and I don't know what the weekend looks like. But, well, Dylan and I have an event Saturday evening. But other than that, I might be able to just read and finish at least 2, if not more, of these books. The hope is to get at least 2 books done, which I think I can do. Especially because they're long-awaited books. So, let me show you my stack. So, this is the stack. There are some very long-awaited books in here. What we have is The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley. This has a little blurb by Emily Henry, who is a very popular author right now. Haley Pham, who's a YouTuber, read this book and loved it. I've seen both sides, but there's time travel in it. Basically, someone from the past is brought to the present, and then the person in the present has to integrate them into the present. So that is like the very summary of this book. Option number 2 is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. All that I see are good reviews about this book. I don't think I've ever seen anyone not like it. So essentially, I need to read it. And so I have it, and it needs to get read. I think it's based on a girl who... I try really hard not to know too much about books going into them because it makes it so much more exciting. But I think it's about a girl who loves romance movies, who thinks that she is supposed to end up with her neighbor. So she gets her other neighbor to hook them up. And yeah, so there's just all of the tropes in it. Allegedly. I don't know for sure though. Option number 3 is Happily Ever After, also by Lynn Painter. This one is about wedding crashers. People that get hired to crash weddings and be the I object person, so that way either the bride or the groom doesn't have to go through with it. And then last but not least, we have a novel love story, which I did just pick up the other day, by Ashley Poston. I haven't read any of her other books. She has 2 books that I really want to read that I have on hold at the library, but this is her newest book. I don't know why I got that one, not the other ones, but this is her newest book, and I've heard both really good things about it and really not good things about it. So this one is about a girl who ends up in the town of her favorite romance novel. Looking at my 4 options, these 2 are the ones that go back on Monday. So, I'm thinking if we're choosing between these 2, these are allegedly such different books is the big thing. Hopefully we get through both of them, which is really exciting. This one, I feel like I've heard really good things about this one, but this one I feel like is gonna actually not be as mushy as a romance novel. So I think I'm gonna have Siri pick. Because last time I had Siri pick, I ended up finding my current like my newest 5-star read. So I think I'm gonna have Siri pick. Because I feel like if I read this one, I'm not gonna want to read something else after it. And I feel like if I read this one, I'm just gonna want to read this one. So I'm stuck. Hey Google, because I'm an Android user. Hey Google, pick a number between 1 and 2. 1, 2. Better than movies is 2. Oh, okay. She said 1. So looks like we're gonna read The Ministry of Time, which I'm actually so excited about. So I have my Dr. Pepper. And I have my book, and I think I'm gonna get comfortable, probably in my green chair, and we're gonna start. I'm so excited to read this book. Okay, I have the required snacks. It's a lot of big words, which is fine, but I know I'm tired, and I'm following just fine, but I feel like I'm not appreciating it. Because I want to enjoy this. I don't know. We're not even, like, there. So I'm going to keep trudging along. And we'll see by the time that Dylan gets here. I forgot to start the timer. I started filming at 8:04. It's currently 8:28. Oh, I think Dylan's on his way home. That's embarrassing. Okay. Well, we just got a head start of it. But 24 hours starting now. Okay. It's getting better. At first, I was like, I'm not sure, but now that they're like together, I'm like, okay. I mean, like in the same area. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. What like an incredible idea. As like the writer in me, I'm like, how in the world did they come up with this? But like, I'm jealous. I want to write something that's like, whoa, this is like cool. I don't know. Alrighty, Dylan just got home, so I'm gonna stop the timer. We are at 23 hours, 36 minutes, and 56 seconds. So we have a long ways to go. Hey guys, it is later on in the day, about 5 o'clock. I did some reading while I was at my babysitting, so we got down to 20 hours and 58 minutes, which is pretty good. I think I'm almost on page 100, I think. I'm on page 90. Oh my gosh. Almost to chapter 4. One thing about this book, I am very much enjoying it, which is wonderful. I really like the dynamic of the people. But the chapters are really, really long. It's only 10 chapters, which is fine, but I didn't know that going in. And so when I got to chapter 2, I was like, I'm literally like 60 pages in. Why am I only on chapter 2? But that makes sense now. And I'm going to start it and start reading. Same spot and the same shirt as I was this morning and yesterday, but don't judge me.
I don't think they were gonna judge you.
Thanks. Chapter 4.
Do you want me to turn off your recording?
Yeah, you can. Only been like an hour, not even an hour. I'm not cut out for a 24-hour readathon.
Why did you start recording?
Because to you. Look what he found. Your arm's in the way. There we go.
You don't even care.
I do for the vlog.
But it has no like reason for this vlog.
I'll include it somewhere. Before you start, you want to get me a new battery? Hello guys, it is day 3 of reading for 24 hours. I woke up this morning and I read a little bit, and then I got ready for the day and made myself a coffee, and we're going to continue. We have 19 hours and 38 minutes left, so yeah, but hopefully the goal of today is to knock out a decent chunk of it. Gonna press the start button and start reading.
Cue epic montage music.
Yeah, epic montage. Update because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys about this book in a hot minute. So I am on page 132. It's going pretty good, honestly. I'm very much enjoying it. We're about halfway. It's like a 300-page book. We're trudging towards halfway. There are some people that I am mixing up. The politics of this book has been okay. Some of it I'm very invested in. Other parts I'm not so invested in. In the beginning, I wasn't a huge fan of like the little flashback, like mini chapter before the chapter, but I am getting more invested in those. I really love the main characters. They're so good. But some of like the bad guys, or like suspicious people are not my absolute favorite. Yeah, but like the dialogue is so good. I love the dialogue. So there is definitely a little bit of skimming when it comes to some of the conversations that they're having. But yeah, just mainly, or not even the conversations that they're having, more so the like ideas that they're playing with. But overall, I would say it's pretty good. I'm very interested to see, because they're like halfway through their task, but I'm not yet halfway through the book, so I'm interested to see like where it's gonna go, because it's kind of at a spot where I could see it like ending soon, but I'm not even halfway, so I don't know what that means. But it is honestly like really, really good, and I am very much enjoying it. Definitely more of a brain workout. Overall, pretty good. I'm very intrigued to see where it goes. I am definitely very much enjoying it, so that has been fun. But the dialogue, especially between, can't remember the main girl's name all of a sudden. I love Graham, but why can I not remember her name? Anyways, if I find it, I'll have to make a mental note of it. Pages of dialogue, and it was so good. Listen. I can hear in your voice that you're smiling. He said, "What is it like there?" There's a few seconds of silence on the other end, and I thought he'd lost the connection until he said, "I'm smiling too." "Oh," I said, "my ears aren't quite as good as yours. I can't hear it." He said, "I will endeavor to smile louder," and huffed softly down the phone, a noise between a sigh and a laugh. They're so cute! I love it! Chapter 6. Ugh. These chapters are so freaking long. Where's my phone? There's. 17 and a half hours left. Oh. So fun. On to chapter 6. Attached to these characters. Ugh. Now Monday. I've been sitting on this couch for about an hour and a half, I think, reading The Ministry of Time. We have taken a very action-filled route, which I was not expecting. It's still enjoyable though, so no complaints here thus far. I am on page 226, so we still have this much to read. It is almost 3 o'clock, which means I have an hour and 45 minutes to finish this book before I go to pick up Dylan. So the 24-hour challenge has kind of failed, and Better Than the Movies is definitely not going to get read before I have to take the books back to the library today. The library closes at 8 p.m. So hypothetically, it just has to be done by 8 p.m. But really, I would prefer it to be done by the time Dylan gets off work. So, 3 o'clock. Based off of the hour and a half that I read, the timer says it's at 17 hours, but I just read an hour and a half. So we're probably at more like 15 hours and 40 minutes, roughly. But I think this is going to be a failed 24-hour challenge, and it's going to more so be a, can I read this book in before we have to take it back to the library. Chapter 8. This is so sad. I have to go pick up Dylan from work, but I'm on page 287 and it's so sad. I'm okay. I'm gonna go get Dylan, hopefully finish the book. I only have like 50 pages left, but I don't want to leave. It's so good. I'm on the edge of my seat. I did not expect a like kind of high stakes turn for this book, but I'm not complaining. I just want to sit here and finish it. Alrighty, I picked up Dylan.
And we're gonna read the last of the book.
I have like 50 pages left, so. Oh my gosh, it was so sad, Dylan. It just like, it got so sad all of a sudden. And I'm like, not ready for this. Okay. If I cry,
What?
If I cry, it's because of the book. Okay, we've got an hour. I can finish it in an hour. And 9 minutes, technically. I did not see that coming. I had another idea, but that was not it. I just need some grounding. I haven't read something like this intense in a hot minute. Give me some grace. I've been on a romance novel somewhere or another. Now I'm just like panicking. Page 299, if you know, you know. Oh, that was good. Oh, I got chills from that. Such an interesting conversation. What's at the end? Oh my goodness.
Do you finish it?
Yeah. I feel like I need to take a shower and stare at the wall. Or lay on the floor. I didn't like the ending. I hate books that end like that. Okay. Hey guys, it is a couple days later. I literally drove to the library and dropped off that book after I finished it. It's a couple days later and I've been thinking about my opinions on the book, and I think I'm gonna give it a 4.75. Like, don't get me wrong, I am thinking about it and it's really good, but there is one aspect of it that I'm not crazy about, that kind of leaves a little bit of like a dissatisfied taste in my mouth, which is really sad because I really want to love that book. And I do really love the book. I love the way it's written. I really loved the dialogue. I loved the characters. There were parts that were a little bit confusing, but I think that was more my like mind space when I was reading it. And I haven't like binged a book that in-depthly in a hot minute, so I'm a little out of practice, but overall I think it was just really good. Like, I really enjoyed it, and like I want to buy it to put on my bookshelf, and I know that there were really well written scenes, but I don't know, just something, there's like just a little, there's a small aspect of like codependency that I'm not crazy about, and like I don't know, it's very much a personal thing. Like, it's honestly an incredible book. If you have not read it, I 100% recommend it. I literally already recommended it to my brother when I was talking to him about books. But it was just like all around, it was a really good book. And I could even potentially see myself reading it again in the future and being like, no, this is like 5-star worthy. But I feel like it hasn't like sunken into the depths of my core like 5-star books do. So that's why I'm gonna give it a 4.75, because it is just like, it's really good, but it's like not quite there for me personally. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching this attempt at a 24-hour challenge. I know that it didn't necessarily go exactly as we planned, but I did successfully read The Ministry of Time, so we got one win. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my attempt of a 24-hour readathon. Maybe one day I'll block out a section of time better and we'll do like a real 24-hour readathon. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you either on Thursday or Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, or over on my Instagram at Videos by Cabrini. If you guys want to see more of me, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because it really does help out a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.